Welcome to 2K Now, the show where we talk to influencers throughout the industry of basketball and gaming. And I am very thrilled and kind of scared, to be honest, about our next conversation with the one and only Cheese.
Why are you scared?
You're a bit of a wild card, and that's why you are as successful as you are. So let's talk about, look, how did you start with streaming? Let's start with that. That was a wild card stream, the first thing that you ever did. How did your content start?
I started making videos with my brother, like I said.
Yeah.
So us just fighting on the game, like him pulling up on me fighting him, beating him up, and then, you know what I'm saying? Him playing me, he beating me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It was always dangerous. That's why I'm concerned.
Okay.
I'm totally messing with you. I'm actually really excited about this. You and I have known each other a long time.
I gotta dap you up. Thank you for having me, bro.
Of course. My pleasure. I wanted to ask you, I think that you find a really good balance of like content that is both for a short-term audience, and then you're also like a visionary enough to like build a long-term brand. Because like you'll rage and you'll be honest and you'll be yourself, but you will also think about like what that will lead to. So I wanted to ask you, my first question is, how much do you think about the content creation that you do, whether it's on TikTok or YouTube or wherever, versus like the brand strategy that is Cheese? Like, what is the Cheese brand? How much do you think about those two things?
To be honest, I don't think about that at all. Mm-hmm. I'm literally I just be myself on and off camera. And whatever comes with it, comes with it.
Yeah, but so what is the goal then? Like, what is the long-term thing that you're trying to accomplish? Like, in 5 years, if you look back and you're like, I'm a movie star. That was what I wanted. I'm just making this
To
up.
be honest, I had a couple goals I already accomplished. Mm-hmm. So, like, right now in my life...
What were they?
Hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube.
Uh-huh. But that's just a number.
And that meant way more to me than just a number, bro. It was like an achievement.
But why? It's just
because seeing like my favorite YouTubers get that gold plaque, I always wanted to know what that feeling was like. Just like doing something in life, you know? Mm-hmm. But like right now, my goal is to get into real estate. Like I'm trying to get like a 30 unit building.
Oh, amazing.
Me and my family. So I'm trying to build generational wealth there.
Okay, so how does what you're doing now help that? Is it about the monetization? Is it about
the monetization, the brand deals?
The brand deals.
And networking, coming out to events like these. You don't know who you can meet or the knowledge that you could get from these guys, you know?
Totally. Yeah, so you're very relationship-centric, right? Like that is a lot of the reason that you do this, is to build relationships.
Yep.
Yeah. So any opportunity that you can build relationships, that's the big thing.
And I go for it.
Okay. Yeah, so the reason I ask is to get to a goal like that, there's benchmarks along the way. And obviously 1 million YouTube subscribers definitely allows you to monetize easier. I get that. But if your ultimate goal is to own a building and be a real estate mogul, what are the things along the way? How do you get there with what you're doing now?
Honestly, just keep posting YouTube videos. Because that's what works now. Mm-hmm. That's what's paying the bills. That's what's taking care of my family. Mm-hmm. As long as my family's straight, and I could like I really don't care about money. I care more about a legacy too. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to build a legacy that when I'm gone, my name will live forever.
What does that mean for you?
Like a legacy, like just to always be remembered, bro. Because at the end of the day, we all live to die. Mm-hmm. Like we're all gonna die in this room. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But I want to be remembered. Like I want my great grandchildren to know who I am, and you know what I'm saying? Everybody's good because of me. Okay. So that's what I'm doing right now.
So your great grandchildren hears about Cheese. your YouTube name, sure. They're like, that's my great grandfather Cheese. What is the one adjective that you want them to say? Like, what do you want them to be like? Hey, Cheese was
a humble beast.
Humble beast. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Switching topics for a minute, are there endorsements or brand marketing things that are like super important to you? Like, if you could get any endorsement in the world, what would it be? See, this
probably
is what
with Gucci.
This is what I'm so cute. No, that's a good one.
I want to be on a TV show.
You might not want to wear a Balenciaga shirt.
Yeah, let me cover that. Yo, Gucci, hit me up. I don't know. I want to do TV shows too. You know, I want to be on Power. You watch that show?
Yeah.
You see,
it's a great
I
show.
could go on Power. You know what I mean?
I can see that.
That'd be hard.
So you think that the content that you're doing and the relationships that you are making are helping things like that?
Yeah, just step by step. Take it one step at a time.
Okay. The reason I ask is because I think that everything that we gain from the experience that we're having, and in your case, it's a content creator, is training you for what you're ultimately going to be, right? And so, like, when I think about the initial question I asked you, content creation versus brand strategy, I think that like I want to hear from you, maybe not right now, but at some point that you're thinking about, this is what I want to be, and writing. I love the laissez-faire, like, go for it attitude. It's definitely you, but ultimately, like, it's very hard to reach goals unless you can write and articulate what those goals are. And you have. I'm just saying, I wonder, along the way, what benchmarks are going to get you there. So I just, obviously you and I have been friends a long time, and I think you really strike a chord with me because you are worried about the next generation. You are worried about the kids that watch your channel. You always say it. You're like, I do this for my audience, and I really believe you. You're one of the few people that do that. But I also want you to think about how you can inspire them by reaching the goal that you have laid out for them. That's a big thing for these people. Like, if you can say, hey, in your next YouTube video, you're like, I want to be on Power. Put them out. It's all manifestation, right? But manifestation isn't just saying something. It's like setting the step 1, step 2, all the way to get that done. So that's cool. What are your thoughts on some of the other content creators at 2K? Like, what advice would you give an aspiring content creator at 2K?
To everybody, even if you're at 1 subscriber or 1 million subscribers, stay consistent. Like, you could be the skinniest guy on earth today, right? You start going to the gym. You go to the gym for a year straight, you're not going to be that same skinny guy no more. Mm-hmm. That's the same with music. That's the same with gaming.
It doesn't happen in a day, too, right?
Yeah, it doesn't happen in a day. Yeah. You can't let the hard times literally take over, but you got to keep grinding. Because there was days I had only 2 viewers in my stream, 24 hours, running off that bus to go stream, And not everybody believed in me, but you got to make them believe. You got to show them that you really want it. Yeah. Stay consistent, bro. That is the cheat code with anything in life. Put in 10,000 hours, bro.
Yeah. What do you think the common theme of the 100 people that were at Community Day, do you think that that's it? Like, that these people really make an effort and are identified? Like, what do you think the common theme is? Because, again, I think you rage. And there are plenty of people in our community that rage and make it their content. But you also have the forward enough vision that you're thinking about, I don't want to hurt the relationship with not just us, with any brand, because you never know who's watching.
Exactly.
Like, maybe the corporate executive of Power is literally watching your stream. And if you mouth off in a way that's not brand appropriate, that opportunity's gone
It's
forever.
breaking bridges. Right? You got to build them, bro.
Yeah. So I always, I get that there's a lot of entertainment value. I do it with my content too, right? Like, funny little clapbacks and stuff like that. People really latch on to that. And if you have that skill set, if that's part of the way that you can message, if it's part of your personality, lean into your personality. But also realize that there are brands that are watching that don't know the type of person you are off camera, and whatever you're representing on camera is a challenge, right? So yeah. I think you strike that balance well. What will you look back on and be most proud of when you're done with this?
Just making sure my family's straight. Like, right now, I just bought my first house for me. And
I saw that in your content.
Just like, I don't know, just making sure my whole family's good, because that's the main goal. There's no more losing here, because I'm already this far. There's no stopping. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my conversation with Cheese. Lots more to be had. Congratulations on all the success so far. Only up from here. You've been watching 2K Now.